Hello everybody, welcome back to the Brotherhood of Steel Fortress and the trading post as well, which we are going to be working on some more today. Did I do anything else? Oh, I finished, sort of finished, not really finished, but I worked a little bit more on, let's say. Moron. I worked some more on this. So I basically put in the rest of the furniture. I didn't put in any clutter or anything yet because I'm going to do that all last. So I have to redo it later. I also put a really raggedy piece of power armor that I had here already from a long time ago. It's just been sitting around not being worked on, and I thought I'd stick it in here and I'll work on it later, make it look better. But anyway, that's what I've done. That's all I've been doing, actually. I actually been feeling kind of under the weather since last episode, so I haven't really been working on this at all since then. Haven't really done anything else. I even forgot to put the roof on here. Still doesn't have a roof. Oh well. Anyway, so we are going to work on this some more today. So I said that I wanted to make a little hotel, not really a hotel, more like a place where you can just rent rooms, you know? And somebody suggested I build it, actually a few of you guys suggested I build it out of rail cars. And I like that idea, so I think I'm going to try to do that and see what I can come up with. I haven't really done a lot of building with rail cars. Well, because when they came out, I was building Abernathyville, yeah, and there wasn't any really room to put any. And then I went straight into Vault 88, and there's definitely not room to put any there, so I haven't actually built any. I haven't really done anything with rail cars, so this will be interesting. Alright. What color should it be? Let's use orange since we used blue over there. So, let's get the one with stilts. So, I kind of played around with this a little bit. Yeah, it's... We'll see. We'll see what I managed to do. Actually, you know what? Let's do the one that's closed on the end. That way, well, it'll be closed on the end. I'm trying to just make it straight. And now also, you guys, that's really loud. I'm just going to stick that down there for now. You guys gave me a lot more questions for the Q&A, so thank you. I will be reading some of those today. Alright. So what I want to do now is let's put a blue one on the end of this. So I think I'm going to make this double long. Let's put a blue one on the end. If I can. Yeah, well, why won't that snap? Okay. Come on. Come on. Really? They do snap together. I've done it before. There it goes. Anyway. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to do a question. So the next question is... ballistic or energy weapons? Or do you prefer melee? I'm assuming you mean in Fallout 4, because it really depends on the game, you know? So in Fallout 4, I prefer ballistic, definitely. I don't know, there's just something about a bullet hitting a target that I don't get that same feeling from energy weapons. The only energy weapon I ever used regularly was the Wazer rifle. I don't know if any of you guys, did you guys get the laser rifle? It's a laser rifle that Sean builds for you if you take him home at the end, you know spoilers. Anyway, it has unlimited ammo capacity and it's pretty cool, so I don't know. I've used it, but I have not used any others really. I used a Gauss rifle for a while, but I just didn't like how big it was. It covers the screen too much. That's one thing I don't like. That's the main reason, actually, that I don't like energy weapons, is because they usually are so big they cover the screen too much. That's only one reason though, but anyway. Yeah, ballistic. And I've actually never done melee in Fallout 4 because, I don't know, it's just, when there's a, if there's a game with a gun in it, it's really hard for me to want to do melee. I don't know why, I just don't. So, what I'm doing here is not getting that to stick. Oh, it goes through. I might need to move that over a little bit. Let's just move that over a tiny bit. Oops. There. What I'm going to be doing here is each little cubby hole is going to be a, like, where there's a bed. Because this isn't a hotel. It's not an apartment complex. It's just a place to rent beds. Kind of like in Bunker Hill, where you can rent a bed in a little cubby hole. It's not, like, totally private or anything. Now, I'm going to make this 2 stories high. And so I'm going to get another piece of... actually, first, before I get another piece of stairs going up, I want to block off this wall. I'm going to block this off, so, because I'm going to be putting some scaffolding here to go up. And let's see, I need the tall one. No. Oh, actually, let me put stairs on first. That would help. That would help a lot. There. Then I will put scaffolding underneath. And I will read the next question. Let me see. The next question is... what would your thoughts be on a Fallout/Skyrim type crossover game where guns and magic could both be playable options? A post-apocalyptic world with dragons. That sounds kind of interesting. Kind of like... oh, what's that movie called? There's that one movie... oh, man. Reign of Fire or whatever it was called. With, yeah. You guys know which movie I'm talking about? I think it's called Reign of Fire. With the dragons, and it's like a future, a post, well, not really apocalyptic, but post-normal society kind of game. Not game, movie. And dragons existed, and they basically destroyed the world. And now people are, like, living in the Stone Age again. Yeah. It'd be like that, right? Alright, so I'm going to be sticking some wood up here because the train cars won't sit on top of each other. At least not in any decent kind of way. You can get them to sit on top of each other, but this middle, like, little walkway thingy will stick up through the floor of the top one, and it looks really dumb, so I'm putting wood down so that it sticks better. And now we need the next train car. And what color should I make it? Maybe I'll just make it blue. But I don't want ones with... yeah, I want it to be... Let's see. I want it to be the one with the end on it. Now we need to line it up so that the stairs are lined up. A little bit further. A little bit further back. If I can. It might not stick. Out. Whoop. Uh-oh. My controller has been acting up lately, and so like when I push X, it doesn't actually register that I did it. And then I end up messing up my perfectly aligned thing. Let's see. That's pretty close. I think that's actually probably close enough. I can't actually get it any closer. So, let's take a look. Yeah, good. It's good. Good. Actually, I probably don't need this piece there. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm going to put another one on the end here. So, there we go. And good, yeah, because it doesn't hang over. It's good enough, I think. Or maybe I can put some smaller pieces of floor in there so that it's not hanging off the edge too far. I don't know if I'll be able to stick them up in there, though. Can I? No, let's see. Let's go back up here. Take this off just for a moment. Stick these on here like that. And put this back on. Come on. I can't go back any farther. Just... there. Alright, now also I will put the ends on because I want more cubby holes for beds to go in. Whoops, that's not where I wanted that. Okay, there we go. And one here. And here I'm going to have something different. I'm going to put the open-ended one here. And then we can put steps coming down onto this roof. And we can have it kind of like a little patio sort of thing, I'm thinking. Let's see here. Let's put a door on the end. And then some stairs. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to read another question, too. So, the next question is... no, wait. I guess I answered that question in the last one. I mean, what do you think? What would your thoughts be? That would be cool. That would be a cool game to have a post-apocalyptic world with dragons in it. Yeah, different from Fallout 4, like not in the Fallout 4 universe, like a completely different universe, you know? Like Reign of Fire, where the dragons, like, took over the world, and I don't know, that would be cool. Yeah. They probably will never make a game like that, though, unfortunately. Anywho, the next question is, do you have phobias like heights, etc.? No, I do not have phobias. I'm not afraid of anything. Oh, I'm not. So, no, I don't have a phobia. I'm nervous about heights, but, you know, I think that's just healthy, right? And it's not a phobia. I'm not like, I won't freak out or anything if I'm up high. I prefer to stay on the ground. But, yes, I'm not afraid of heights so much. I am just going to stick a, posts under here because, you know, so it looks like it's not going to just fall off. Good idea, yeah. Oh no, we've got some bad weather coming along. Not good at all. Sorry, I keep making fake British accents, which all of my British subscribers are always quick to point out aren't accurate. Sorry, I'm not trying to be accurate. I'm just having fun. It's what we do in America. We make fake British accents. I don't know why. I didn't make it up. That's just what we do. Alright, there you go, yeah guys. Let me go turn off the rain real quick, and we shall continue. And I shall also read the next question. The next question is... Do you ever read science fiction and or fantasy novels? And if you do, who are your favorite authors? Well, I don't read a lot these days at all. I used to read all the time. I do like some fantasy and science fiction. Oh, whoops. Hey, that's not even attached. I just noticed that that was attached to the wood floor and not the... Oh, is it not actually gonna... Oh, yeah, there it goes. Okay, there we go. I think... No, I don't need to. I was thinking I needed to put a support beam under that, but after I moved it up where it's supposed to go, it wasn't hanging out as far because it used to be attached to this thing here. So, I don't need to put a support beam there, I don't think. I think it looks fine. Anyway. Alright, so what do you guys think of this? I don't know, that might not be what you guys had in mind when you said use rail cars, but I don't know, it's just what I sort of come up with off the top of my head, you know, in the moment. Let's put a railing here. So, do I have favorites? Okay, so yes, I'm not like a huge fan of just like any kind of like sci-fi or anything that just like random ones. I like reading Star Wars novels. I've read like dozens of those. Of course, I've read all of Tolkien's stuff, all of it. It's like I've read like everything by Tolkien and about Tolkien over the years. Oh, that's not even touching. What? Those totally looked like where they were touching when I put them up there. I've moved them. I've moved them over. So, no, I can't move that one over. Yeah. Oh, I need to get back in that tab. I will just move this one over because it's not even underneath the thing all the way. Perspective is so off in this game. There. Oh no, it's still not touching, is it? Fine. I'll raise the thing up. Come on. Don't be red on me. Oops, wrong button. Not that far. Oh, now I don't remember what it was. It's not in the right place, so... Let's see. Okay, there. I think that one is good. I think they're good enough. I mean, who's gonna really go up there and study it? From here, it totally looks like it's touching, doesn't it? I think so. Anyway, alright, so yeah, I like the Star Wars novels. That's really the only science fiction I've read. Because I really don't have a whole lot of time to read, and I don't know, it was just what I was into back when I did read a lot, and so I haven't really read anything else. I've wanted to read other stuff. Like, I like Michael A. Stackpole, and, you know, because he's written Star Wars novels. Oh, what's others? You know what? We need to put some railings on this. So let's do that. This kind. But Oh, I can't remember all their names. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, that's gonna float. Okay, then. This won't on this side. That's because this is lowered right here, except the collision box is not lowered. So that's, a little bit annoying, isn't it? Well, I think I know how I can fix that, so we'll have to do that. Now, I like to use multiple different types of railings at once. But you guys, you know, if you're following along, you can use whichever ones you want. I don't care. I just don't like the repetitive patterns. I know, I've told you that before. I shall tell you again. I don't like repeated patterns. So, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't mind so much in the railings, I suppose. I got used to watching no respawns do it. So kind of rubbed off on me. I didn't used to. I used to repeat these two all the time. Like I do this one, and then I do this one, and then I do the other one again. Yeah, so I would repeat these two a lot. Over and over. Like this. Which I think is okay, because in real life, if you were making a fence, you wouldn't like put some boards horizontally and some boards vertically, and you wouldn't use some unless you were running out of wood, you know, and you suddenly had to use these guys. I don't know. I suppose I don't need to really put one right there. Put one over here. Or I don't really need to put one there too. Oh, okay, so they're gonna float though. So, I'm going to do something to fix the floatiness. I have to come down here to do it. Alright, so what I'm going to do then is glitch them up there with a ladder. Glitching with the ladder. This is one of my favorite ways of doing things. My ladder glitch. I love my ladder glitch. So, you just lift it up with the ladder. And then you can stick it up high as you need to make it go. Hopefully I can get it close enough. It's hard to get the ladder in because, you know, stuff is in the way. Let's remove this step temporarily so that we can do it. There we go. Just stick it up there. Get it as close as I can. And voila. Methinks this is good. And then we just put this back. There we go. And then we just do the rest of them. Alright. Now the next question is... where is it? Have you ever thought about hosting or participating in a live stream for teaching non-modded tips and tricks, building settlements, etc.? Interesting. That sounds like a lot of fun. Actually. It had kind of crossed my mind once. I do plan on doing live streams eventually. I'm just trying to work out the technical difficulties I've been having with it. So, Twitch, I haven't been able to get it to work right with my setup, so... But I'm still troubleshooting it, and if worst comes to worst and all else fails and all that, I'll just use YouTube, even though it's supposedly it's not as good, but yeah, I guess it's probably better than nothing. If you're really excited for me to do live streaming, I know a lot of you are. I actually get frequent requests from you guys to do live streaming, and that is completely not straight. excuse me. I'm trying to hold back a sneeze. It's like I've been having allergies lately or something, which is weird because I don't actually get allergies, but I like have a sneezing fit every single day lately, and it's just driving me crazy. Anyways, yeah, live stream. That is actually something I would enjoy doing. Not sure what it would be, like, yeah, like what we would build. Like, what would we build in something like that? I don't know. I'd love to know what you guys think, so I'll mention it in my next channel update, which is going to be within the next, well, probably I'll put it up on Saturday. I didn't do one last month because I was running out of, I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about last month. So I'm going to do a channel update this month though, and I'm going to have it out on Saturday. So I'll bring that up in my channel update, and I'd like to know what all y'all think about it. Anywho, next question. Where is it? Gotta find it in my list of questions. What do you think about a Fallout game where you would get to go to the moon where the battle on Tranquility Sea happened? The moon, huh? Interesting. I don't know. I don't know. A whole game on the moon? I can see that as a DLC. I can't really see that as a main game, though, you know, to tell you the truth. So, I don't know. I don't know if I would like it as a full game. It would be a little too... how shall we say... I don't think I'm going to be able to get that up there. Because it's got that stupid board in the way. Maybe I can go like this. It would be a little too foreign to be a Fallout game on the moon, an entire Fallout game. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, maybe a DLC of some sort. So. Okay. Come on. Try that. It's hanging there. I mean, it's gonna be totally like my settlers to just be constantly falling off of there, but I suppose it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not like it's a long way down. Yeah, maybe it doesn't really matter. Let's go up and look and see what it looks like with the, with it all put in place. Haha. Yeah. Nice. It actually is nicer than this side. Because it looks, I don't know. Looks more like it's nailed to the edge, right? Instead of just sitting on top of it. I might take all these off and put them on the same way I did these ones. Except, don't worry, I'm not going to do it right now. I suppose I don't really need to put a railing right there. I can't really get one in. So, that's okay though. And then, up here, I wanted to put some... no, not this. I want tables. Tables. And I wanted to put the umbrella tables up here. So, like so. Actually, we need both colors. Red and blue. And put one right here. And let's get another blue one. Maybe put it right here. Oh, okay, come on. Get down there. Alright, so that's good. Just a few tables. Oh, we need chairs as well. I'm not sure I can build the chairs, though. Do they require cloth? Probably not, because I don't have any cloth. No, they don't. Oh, good. Alright, so next question is, if the game, I'm thinking you mean Fallout 4, was set in another country, like China, where would you like it to be, and what would it be about? If it was sent in another country, I don't know. I don't know if I would really want it set in another country, though, to be honest. I mean, because... Or, here, I wanted to do... blue chairs on the red tables and red chairs on the blue tables. Sorry, I can't remember your name who suggested I do it this way, but this is for you. You know who you are. Okay, so my reasoning for that, not wanting it in another country, not because I don't like other countries or whatever. No. It's because Fallout, the world, the canon, I mean, I guess not the canon, that's not what I meant to say. The lore, vault tech, that kind of thing, takes place in the United States. Does vault tech exist in other countries? I don't know. It might, but I thought it was just an American company. So, I don't know. It would be weird if Fallout didn't have vault tech. And if it didn't have Nuka-Cola, I don't know if Nuka-Cola was in other countries too. I mean, maybe it was. I mean, I know Coca-Cola's all over the world, but I don't know if Nuka-Cola was, you know what I mean? I don't know. So, it really would depend. Would it being in another country change it so much that it doesn't look like Fallout anymore? That's what I would be afraid of happening. So, yeah. Alright, well, you guys, what do you think? What do you think of my my little rooms for rent kind of a thing? You know what, though? Let's see. Well, of course we'll need to put, like, beds in here. Mattresses. Yeah. Definitely. And, actually, let's see. I wonder if I could make it like a little privacy wall with a half wall. Let's see. Oh, I just like this. I don't know. These are pretty forgiving. You can usually stick these in pretty much anywhere. And we can make a or maybe like that. Put this back on this side. There. Yeah, I could do it like that, and then it won't be so out there, you know what I mean? People walking by, looking at you sleeping and all that. Gotta have some privacy. Let's put one over here. 2. Okay. Next question. Did you play any of the other Fallout games mods? Fallout games with mods? No, I didn't, because I didn't have any of them on PC. So, the other Fallout games I played on PS3, which does not have modding capability and never will. So, but I'm going to be playing Fallout New Vegas on PC when I get my PC. So, and that'll be soonish. Soonish. Okay, there's that, and these are the upper floor ones, so let's add some down to the lower floor. And then next question. That was a quick one. Would you like the Enclave to return, and would you join their side if given the choice? I don't really like the Enclave. I don't know. Well, I don't really care. I think the Enclave has been around enough. It's like they've been around, you know? And it's like they had their day. That's kind of how I feel about the Enclave. They had their day, you know, unless, of course, we went back in time and in the Fallout universe, but that's unlikely to happen because so far the Fallout universe has remained chronological. Each new game takes place after the last one, so. But you never know. I personally don't care either way. If they come back, then fine. I don't mind if they come back, but I don't really, like, you know, it's like I don't pine for them or anything. I don't miss the Enclave. So. Okay, I know this is extremely interesting for you guys to watch, so that's why I'm doing this. You are just dying to see me place every single one of these walls. I know you are. I know it. Don't lie to yourselves. I know you just really wanted to see me place all of these walls. So, I didn't want to disappoint you or anything. Alright, so I'm going to read the next question. We're just breezing through questions today, aren't we? It's nice. The next question is, if you were living in Fallout in real life, which faction would you join? Well, there we go. I can't add any more mattresses because I ran out of cloth. Or I ran out of the mattresses I had built already. I'll add the rest later. I know you guys don't need to watch me build all the mattresses. Anyway, there we go. That is the Boxcar Hotel, right? Boxcar Hotel, and it's got a balcony sort of place to go out and, I don't know, hang out, have a drink, whatever. I'm also going to be building down here, so why don't we go do that now, next, actually. But first, I'm going to pass the daylight, or past the evening that is drawing nigh, because it's seriously a couple more minutes and we'll be in the darkness here, so. Just a second. Okie dokie, y'all better now? Oh dear, did you just see that thing pop right out of the floor like that? That's funny. Alright. Now, we only have, let me see. We have a couple questions left. So hopefully enough to last for the rest of the episode. I'm going to build a sort of like a barbecue deck kind of thing right here. Because I want to turn this into an actual cafe. And then I'm going to move this out of the way. This is my junk box of all the stuff I'm going to decorate with later. I just, a little tip for if you're decorating a big place. Like, for instance, a vault. And you put all your stuff in a box like this, all the stuff that you want to decorate. And then, as you decorate an area, take the box with you. Take it with you. Then just take out the stuff you want to decorate that room with. And put back, of course, anything that you don't want. And then pick it up and take it with you into the next area. And then you're not having to run all over the place. Transferring items or getting over encumbered or, yeah. That's what I do. And it works really nice and it makes it a lot easier. Anyway. Okay, free tip of the day. Not that any of them cost you guys money to begin with. Anyways, I'm going to be building a barbecue deck here. So, now, I'm going to build it like right up against this. And I want to try to get it as close as I absolutely can get it. Which probably is not going to be as close as I'd like to get it. Now, when I was just goofing off and practicing with this build, I actually got it right up against this red part here. But it doesn't look like it's going to behave this time. Maybe I can get it to go down if I do it this way. So now this will make the bar a little bit too short then. I mean, like the floor is up too high then, right? But it will be just the right height for people to sit at chairs here instead of standing. So instead of putting a stool here, I'll put just a regular chair, and then it will it'll fit just fine. Good, that worked. That worked just fine. Well, except for this part, but that just probably means it's crooked, and so we'll just go over here and fix it. But it doesn't look crooked. I'll just... yeah, that didn't work. Take that off. Move this slightly. And see if that'll go down now. And it was going to go down. Did you see that? There it goes. There. Ha-ha! Alright. Do I want it that far back? Yeah, I think so. I think so, actually. Okay, let's put down the others. Now, I am going to be doing... on the corner here, I'm going to be putting a barbecue pit. So I need to go to the ball track tab, miscellaneous, and they have this thing. And if you've watched my video on how to make the barbecue or the campfire pit deck thingy, go ahead and go watch that if you want to. It's in my, tips and tricks playlist. So I'm going to do that here. I would like it to not be on the very edge like this because there's no supports underneath it, but it probably doesn't matter. I don't want to extend it out any further than this because I want this road right here to be intact. So now we need to put the fire in it. So this is how I'm going to go do that. So fire is in decorations, miscellaneous, campfire. Come on. Load all of the things, please. Thank you. So, you can't stick it down there. You have to rug glitch it in. So, I'm going to build a few fires, and I'm going to rotate them slightly from each other, just so that they're not all the same. Because I can't stand the repetitiveness of it, and all that. Except most of them are going to sink. Like the bottom one. The bottom two might actually sink down after I remove the rug. Because that's just what they do when you remove rugs. Anyway, I should have put the rug down first. I'm too distracted and not thinking about what I'm actually supposed to be doing. Oh, good thing I have some rugs made already. Actually, I don't know how many I'm going to need. I need as many as will reach in there. I have 4 made. Hopefully that's enough, right? Totally. It totally is. Okay. Good then. I will just stick these campfires on top of the rug slightly. And then... oh, it didn't stick. Okay. There we go. And then you just stick it in there and, let's see. I gotta get closer. So, get it as close to you as you can so that you can see what you're doing and line it up just right. And then you can check it. See, it's not lined up. So good. I'm going to pick it back. I guess I can pick it up using this. No, not that one. This one. Sorry, I need to get it centered again. Okay, there we go. Okay. And get it centered. Almost of. Okay. I need the full stretch of rugs, I guess. Now, it doesn't want to slide out when it's touching the, there we go. when it's touching the deck, you want to slide out for some reason. Okay, come on, what's going on? The rug is not. Probably because it's out of my line of sight. Well, it worked before. Okay, fine. There we go. Keep that in there like that. There, that's good. Remove rugs. Oh, it didn't. It popped up. What? That's never happened before. Usually it pops down. Odd. That looks funny now. Okay. That's unacceptable, people. Sorry. Gotta fix that. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. It pops up instead of down when you take a rug out. What kind of a thing is that? Where'd my rug go? I thought I had 4 of those. Was it 4 of a different kind? No? Where did my rugs go? Did they sink into the ground, like, all the way? They're not under there. Huh. Okay. I only have enough to make 3 rugs, though. Uh-oh. Do any of these rugs use less cloth than another one? No. Well, I hope this is enough to reach. Huh. Okay. Well, let's try this again. Try it again. I'll stick it out on the very edge. Okay. Okay. It should be far enough. It should be. Now, hopefully it doesn't pop up this time, because this is weird. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's try it again. Remove rug. Okay. Huh? Well, okay, so one went down and the other one went up. That's weird. No! Okay, that's actually, I didn't want to do that. I was just trying to pick it up and I accidentally pushed the wrong button. Oh, well. Pfft, no, I put that back. Sorry, guys. Where did my rugs go, though, right? You know? Where did my rug... What? And now it's not going to even snap? Of course it's not, because it's stupid. What in the world is going on? Okay. Is it because there's rugs hidden underneath there? I mean, really, where are my rugs? Or where am I going? Here, let's see. Because now I only have 1. So there's like 2 rugs disappear each time, and they must have sunk down far. And it's preventing my... this thing to go down, because the funnel part is sticking probably right on top of the rugs. That's not good. Not good at all. Let's see if I can make any extra... No, really? Well, that just ruins it, doesn't it? What in the world? I've never had this happen before. I've never had rugs sink down into the ground like that and never be able to get them retrieved. And I've never had anything pop up into the air after I take a rug away. Stuff like this only happens in my Let's Builds in front of people. These things are just constantly trying to embarrass me in front of everybody. Fallout 4 is against me, I think. Well, now, I'm not sure what to do about that. Other than reloading my save. That's what I can do. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are again. right before I built that thing. Try to get this in this time, and yeah. I think maybe this time I won't use 3 fires, because when I usually use only 2, and I think that might be what's the problem. So we'll try it with only 2 and see how that works, okay? Nope, wrong. Okay. So. Alright, so sorry about the repetitiveness, you guys. This is how it goes with building. Something doesn't work for some stupid reason, you gotta do it over. Okay, good. Down, nice. Goes down, nice, nice. And now... there. Okay, good. And now also, I'll read another question. Because, did I finish the last one? No, I didn't. I didn't actually answer the last question. If you were living in Fallout in real life, which faction would you join? Alright, yeah. Well... I don't know. Definitely not the Brotherhood of Steel, because I wouldn't be all military-like, and I wouldn't want to, you know, do that kind of thing. I wouldn't have agreed with, well, I don't know. I just wouldn't have wanted to do the things they would want me to do, just because. And then, I might would have joined the railroad, but again, I don't know, it really would depend, because it's not the same as now. Like right now, I wouldn't go off and join a rebellious, like, it's just, you know, group who wants to, what is going on? Okay. Make up your mind. What? Okay, rugs, come on, cooperate with me here. They're not even touching. How did I just totally miss? Oops. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to... see, they're not even touching. Okay, I totally misjudged the distance between my rugs, I guess. There we go. I guess I didn't really need the 4 of them. As we discovered, I only needed 3. But too late, I did it already. Okay, let's get a little closer. That was too close. If the rug isn't in your point of view, or in your line of sight, rather, it won't, it doesn't seem to let you place it. You have to be able to see it. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Now, if it will just stay put when I remove these rugs. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh, except it fell a lot farther than I wanted it to. Okay, what? That's why I had more than 1. Because the bottom one always will sink, and then that will leave the top one. But this time it... you just have a little tiny fire in there. Yeah, fire burned up. No, okay, you know what? What I'm going to do now, though, instead of the stupid rug thing that's not working, I will use, if I still have enough rugs left, I'm going to use, because see, when I was practicing, it just went in. It went in perfectly the first time. I didn't have. And of course here now I am out of rugs because somehow I lost them. What? Okay, whatever. I only need 3. I am going to use the concrete pillar because then I can raise the this is how I did it in my how-to video, but I was making in my how-to video my deck was way up higher than this deck. It was up quite a bit higher, and so I had to use the pillar just to get it up there. But this time I didn't actually need to use the pillar the first time I did this. So, I don't know what the deal is. So, I will raise it up a little bit like this. And then remove the rugs, and it should fall right to where I want it. So, or not. But there, that's all right. The one didn't sink in. So good. There. And there. Finally got this stupid fire in. I'm so sorry, you guys. That took way longer than I intended. Okay. Now I'm going to put a no, not this. This crafting. There we go. A fire or a barbecue thingy on top, over it. So, and probably need to put it diagonally like this because walkway. I don't want this crank to be sticking out in the walkway. And then let's just go ahead and hurry up and put some railings on here, and then we'll be done. Yay! And I was answering that question, I guess, but I didn't finish, did I? No, I didn't. So, I'm gonna have... Let me see. Let's put... You know, I'm gonna put all of the same type railing. I'm gonna put these ones along this entire thing. Oh my gosh. And... I'm going to leave this part open because I'm going to put stairs right here. And over here. One over here too. Or, yeah? Oh, it's glitched. It's clipping into the building. So, what? Oh, I could put it right there, I guess. Put this over here. Oh, well, that works too. Alright. Whoops, no. So I guess I'll just do that. I do kind of would rather... Well, I guess that's how I had it originally. So I put this diagonally because if I don't put it diagonally, then the crank... Well, also the meat hangs off the other side of the fence, which looks dumb. And the crank is kind of right in the walkway. It kind of looks... And if somebody was standing here cranking it, you'd have to walk around them. And I kind of wanted to put chairs along here, too. So, I don't know. But then you've got this going on, and that looks kind of weird. Having the meat hanging out the outside of the fence. So yeah, that's why I put it diagonally. So, I think I'll just keep it like that. Alright. Then... we do need tables. Again, this one. Actually, I want red ones because they're new and different, sort of different. So let's just put one there and put one here. Yeah, like that. And we don't need any other ones because actually I'm going to stick them out a little further. Or I'll leave that one right there because you have to be able to walk through. Oh, I need a step right there. I know it doesn't really need a step because because I can step off of it, but I think it just looks better with a step. So, yeah. Do I have... I'm curious what kind of chairs I have that I can actually build. Probably nothing. Oh, I have a whole bunch of these, which is actually the kind of chair I wanted to put here because they're smaller and I can squeeze them in better. So I'm totally going to. Now you have to leave walkway for all of these settlers to get out because you don't want them to be to get stuck. So you got to leave a room all the way around the table for them to go, which is a little bit frustrating, but what can you do? There. All right. So this is the little barbecue deck, and I will put, like, for instance, I can put chairs here now, along here at the bar. People can sit along here instead of bar chairs, bar stools. So, like that. All right, there we go. What do you guys think? Turning out to be kind of like a little place to be now. Yeah, a little barbecue pit, little, yeah. I like. Now, I'm not quite sure what to build next for next episode, you guys. Give me some ideas, okay? I can build some stuff back here. Or, you know, I showed you all the places in the last episode, but so... Or is this good enough for the trading post? Should there be other things? Also, we need to figure out where to put the food. Should there be some kind of thing, maybe back here, like crops of some sort. Let me see where the border is here. I think it's right next to that Brahmin. Yes. I can put some gardens back here. I could even put garden plots onto the cement. But so anyway, let me know, you guys, what do you think of that? And it could actually be run by a settler and not by the Brotherhood of Steel. Maybe they pay him to run their garden or something, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Don't you hate it when the Brahmin knock these things off? I hate it. Why did they make these so that they could get knocked off? And then those things are just kicking around. I had to move them all. I kicked them all over to the edges. And this one, the base got stuck up like this and I can't actually move it. But I can trip over it. I don't think I can actually... Yeah, like I can get stuck on it. I'm totally stuck on that. Very annoying. Anyway, yeah. I don't see the point of why they made them separatable. Probably so you can. I mean, you can't actually knock them off yourself, I don't think. A Brahmin knocked them all off. One of my Brahmins. Anyway. I'm rambling now, and I don't mean to. Sorry. Anyway, you guys, let me know all the things. And I still have 3 questions to read for next episode, but that's not enough for next episode, so please go ahead and ask more. And also, please give me ideas for what to build next, because if you don't, I'm just going to do a decorating episode in which I put stuff in these rooms finally. And I know that all of you don't like watching that, so if you don't want to watch that, then give me ideas. Anyway, because lately, my life has been so busy lately this last couple weeks that I haven't had a chance to really think about this build between episodes. It's like, I'll realize, oh no, I need to put out a build tomorrow. What do I do? Oh no, and I have to like scramble to figure something out, and it's kind of stressful. So ideas are wholly appreciated. Anyway, that's all for today, you guys. Until next time, remember to play safe, play nice, and have fun, and I will see you then. Bye.